Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're gonna be talking about most arguments are not about what they seem. Okay, so have you ever had an argument that made no sense? Okay, you start talking about one thing, but somehow it turns into something completely different. A small disagreement becomes a huge fight. A simple comment creates an emotional reaction like that. And afterwards, you left wondering what were we even talking about, you know? And that is because most arguments are not about what they seem. The words are often just the surface. The real issue is usually hidden underneath. So think about it. A couple argues about like a dirty dishes, but the argument is not really about the dish. It's about feeling unappreciated. Two friends argue about cancelled plan, but the argument is not really about the plan. It's about feeling unimportant. Someone gets upset over small criticism, but the argument is not really about a criticism. It's about insecurity. So like respect, ego, pride, fear. So like most arguments are emotional before their logic and a logical thing, okay? So and that's why fact alone really solve them. Okay, people think if they explain themselves better, like provide more like evidence or whatsoever, make a stronger argument, the conflict will disappear, but often it doesn't, because they're trying to solve an emotional problem with the logic, and emotions don't work that way. Okay, the truth is that people want to feel heard more than they want to feel corrected. They want to feel understood more than they want to like lose. Okay, and that is a human nature. So the problem is the most people spend on argument preparing their next response, not listening, not understanding, just waiting for the truth to speak. And because of that, the real issue never gets addressed. Okay, the conversation stays on the surface. The deeper problems remain hidden. The older you get, the more you realize something important. Okay, people rarely fight about what they're fighting about. They're fighting about what it represent. Okay, respect, attention, trust, security, and belongings like that. Okay, and those are the real battlegrounds, I think, and that's why most emotionally intelligent people ask a different question. Like instead of asking what are we arguing about, they ask what is this really about. Okay, the question changes a lot of things, everything, because once you understand the emotion underneath the words, the entire conversation makes more sense. They will understand it more, they will understand better and easier. you know and many conflicts may that seem impossible to solve suddenly becomes much easier. And at the end of the day, arguments are not just exchange of words. Okay, they're often expression of a deeper needs. So the people who understand that don't just become better communicators. Okay, they become better at understanding people, and that is a skill that will help you in every relationship you ever have. Okay, so just it's really people talk based off emotions and then logic, but some people are opposite. But a lot of people talk based off emotions. So if you want to solve an finish the argument earlier, you gotta try Like, you gotta try to understand them more than you want to respond them, okay? And that is the key to solve a lot of argument and have a better relationship, okay? So the most arguments are not really about the topic being discussed, okay? They're often about deeper emotions, like you feel respect, trust, insecurity, or the need to feel understood. Okay, so understand what they want to say, and just so you can understand, you can agree on what they say, and at the same time you can respond to them what you really feel inside your hurt. And you guys have respect each other's, and you guys won't be like angry or like get mad, annoyed. You guys are trying to talk about one topic, not about emotions, okay? So that is the key, and that is my advice for you guys. And yeah, that was today's topic. So thank you for listening, and see you guys in the next video. So have a nice day and take care. So see you guys.